levitation acts have been performed by many magicians. You might be familiar with how street performers and magicians execute such acts. But today, we are going to watch a similar levitation act, which can be considered the next version and is a bit more interesting. Let's witness this next version of the balancing act. In this act, the magician begins by placing two stools in a line on the stage and then puts a large wooden plank on top of them. Next, the magician's assistant comes on stage and helps the magician take out a drill machine from above. The magician then measures the wooden plank's balance and slightly adjusts it on the stools to ensure it is evenly positioned. Afterwards, the magician drills two holes into the plank and inserts two large metal poles into those holes. Then, the magician places a block on the plank and the assistant stands on it. The magician announces that he will start with a simple balancing act, which is not too difficult. He removes the block from under the assistant's feet, and the assistant hangs in the air, supported by the two poles. This part doesn't surprise anyone, as it is possible to hang with the support of the poles. However, what comes next baffles everyone. The magician removes one of the poles, but the assistant still remains suspended in the air, balancing herself on the single pole, which is seemingly impossible. To confirm that the assistant is only balanced on the pole, the magician passes a measuring tape around her to ensure she isn't connected to anything else. The magic doesn't end here. The magician takes this act one step further and removes one of the two stools placed below the wooden plank. However, surprisingly, it doesn't affect the balance of both the plank and the assistant. How is this possible? How can the magician's assistant balance herself in the air without any visible support? And how can the wooden plank remain balanced on just one stool? It seems entirely impossible. But now, we will see the secret behind this amazing magic. Before that, if you enjoyed the magician's act, be sure to like the video. Now let's uncover the secret behind this amazing magic. In the beginning, when the magician shows everyone the stool, he wants to demonstrate that it is not welded or attached to the ground in any way. Because only by doing this, the stool could remain attached to the floor so effortlessly. Although the magician convinces everyone that the stool is not welded to the ground, a camera accidentally reveals something, which is the presence of screws on the platform. To conceal this, the magician had cleverly placed a plank in front of the stool before lifting it, but the camera inadvertently exposed these screws. In reality, two large